How much you pay in?
I paid for this chain on my neck, man, about 30 million. You like it?
No.
He like my new chain. You don't like my new chain?
Let me wait.
Let you wear it. No, you ain't gonna wear it. You already wore it.
Funny Mike is a man of many talents. Comedian, rapper, vlogger, YouTuber, prankster, whatever you want to call him, there's one thing everyone can agree on. The man is extremely successful. With over 5.6 million followers on Instagram, a combined subscription count of over 6 million on his 2 YouTube channels, Funny Mike and the MJ family,
by the title of this video, I already know y'all know what's gonna go down.
As well as having a reoccurring role for a season on Wild 'N Out, Funny Mike, real name MacArthur Johnson, is showing no signs of slowing down. In 2019 alone, he landed 2 roles in the films I Got the Hookup 2 and Twisted Ambitions, was credited as an executive producer of the show The Real Dumbass World, which he also starred in, and had multiple episodes on Wild 'N Out, all while continuing to make content for his 2 YouTube channels. We also can't forget about his music career, where he goes by the name 22 Savage. Well, now it's Young 22, I think. With all the work Funny Mike puts in, you know he's seen his fair share of moolah, which is why Nabuzz.com gave him an estimated net worth of $2.5 million. But as we all know, that number is usually much lower than what these guys are actually worth, especially online personalities like Funny Mike. So today we're going to be talking about Funny Mike's house, cars, as well as some of his other wild purchases, including a very nice present for his mom, here for you on The Rich Life. What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Jared Bronstein, and welcome back to The Rich Life, where we document how these celebrities make their money and talk about some of their most insane purchases. Make sure you guys are subscribed, click that bell so you guys never miss a video, and as always, let us know in the comments down below who you guys would like to see next in this series. Today's trivia question before we get into it is, who did Funny Mike first start making his comedic content with? Let me know the name of his partner in that comment section down below. We'll have that answer for you at the end of this one, and let's get into it. Funny Mike was born MacArthur Dean Johnson on October 8th, 1996 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He would start posting comedic content on the good old 6-second entertainment app Vine, rest in peace Vine, and would eventually transition his comedic ways to Instagram using many different names. Funny Ass Mike, Mighty Mike, Girl He Funny, and Mac Too Funny were some of the names he used. The video that would really spawn his career was called Firecracker Challenge, and after he would take on the moniker of 22 Savage, obviously trolling popular rapper 21 Savage,
what does the cross on your forehead signify? It's a knife.
he would really go viral. So much so, 21 would actually send the guy death threats. But Mike actually just recently did a video on Funny Mike's come up, so be sure to check out that if you guys want to hear all about his success and rise to fame.
Now, Funny Mike, he turned an online comedy career into a semi-joking rap career, into a fully successful career as a rapper, comedian, writer, and entertainer on YouTube. But in between all that, he was facing a murder charge, and he's since become a dad. Yeah, this is one of the most interesting stories we've gotten to tell here on this channel.
In this video, we gotta talk about how he's making his millions and what he's spending it on. So let's start with his content creation.
What's up, AJG? It's your boy Funny Mike. You tune in today's vlog, and I know y'all probably like, wait, Funny Mike ain't post yesterday. What happened? Did the killer clowns come and kill him? No, you guys, check this out, man. Today we're setting off on a mission to go and kidnap a killer clown.
As previously mentioned, Funny Mike's got tons of followers across all of his pages. With over 5.6 million followers on Instagram, a combined subscriber count of over 6 million on his 2 YouTube channels, just under 1 million Facebook likes, and just over 165,000 Twitter followers, at the time of this recording of course, Funny Mike has got the following that's sure to make him some cash. Even from views alone on his YouTube channels, he's making approximately $20,000 a month, although some sources claim he's making as much as $40,000 a month. He also of course gets paid for being on Wild 'N Out, as well as the movies that he's in, but that amount unfortunately is undisclosed. We also can't forget about the money he makes off of his music as 22 Savage and now Young 22, as well as all the merchandise he sells. All of these streams of revenue have allowed him to allocate an approximate net worth of $2.5 million bucks. But with all that money, what is the man spending it on? Well, let's find out.
This is the moment y'all been waiting for, man. Y'all finally get to see the new house, man.
First and foremost, we gotta talk about this man's house. Would you even call it a house? Some may even call it a mansion, or possibly a baby mansion, depending who you guys ask.
It ain't no mansion, man. That's a house. I mean, to me, it look like a mansion. But you know, some people gonna say it's a house. It's a house. Man, it's a baby mansion to me, man. You know I ain't never had nothing.
So this baby mansion, I wouldn't even call it that, I would say it's a mansion, has his and hers walk-in showers with 2 walk-in closets, a master bedroom. From what I counted, it had 7 bathrooms and 4 bedrooms, one of them containing a walk-in closet as well, a built-in wall aquarium, fireplace and TV, a balcony, a bar, 2 living rooms, yes, 2 living rooms, an entertainment room or gaming area with another walk-in closet. But that's not all. This house, or mansion, because it definitely is considered a mansion, has a panic room, a workout room, a steamer, a spiral staircase leading to Funny Mike's master bedroom, a basketball court, a studio room, movie theater, and a massive backyard which has a lake. The man's backyard has a lake, so obviously he's doing quite well for himself. According to the man himself, the property was once owned by Beyonce's producer. Don't know how true that is, if he was just trolling or not, but based on my research, houses with this many bathrooms and bedrooms by lakes in Houston cost around $1 to $1.5 million.
And let me show you. Oh, you sweeping in there. Oh, it's a vacuum duct. And check this out. It comes with a vacuum hose that's built in, and that you can just plug it up and it'll turn on.
This also leads me to believe the house is a minimum of 6,000 square feet, which is, well, it's pretty big.
That's more. It is way around the house. Like, I'm getting tired actually running around this house.
Now when it comes to cars, well, Funny Mike has got a 2018 Mercedes CLA 250, which retails for about $35,000. He's also got a Mercedes-Benz A-Class hatch, which also retails for $36,000 as a starting price. But these seem to be his more modest cars. Funny Mike also has a 2017 Lamborghini Aventador, which retails for at least $400,000. Jeez. Talk about a nice car. He also bought his mom an AMG C-Class 63 S Coupe, which retails for about $85,000 before tax, and makes one hell of a Mother's Day present. Mom, I don't expect it. I can't. I'm sorry. He also surprised his girlfriend Jalea with a 2018 Mustang GT, which retails for $35,000. Now when it comes to clothes, well, Funny Mike isn't the flashiest of guys, but that doesn't necessarily mean he isn't living a good life. From a guy that came from nothing to making a name for himself, buying a beautiful home, and of course cars for his loved ones, I think it's safe to say he's quite successful.
For every rubber band, that's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Unlike many other people featured on this series, The Rich Life, Funny Mike doesn't really seem to invest in things like Louis V or Gucci, because, you know, he's got more important priorities, things that really matter, like his teeth. Although the total amount was undisclosed, Funny Mike went to Dr. Raul Gonzalez to get his teeth fixed. More specifically, he got veneers, which can cost up to $2,000 per tooth. This is what they look like. I'm just kidding, guys. These are my real teeth. Okay, we're not talking about just a row of his teeth. We're talking per tooth. It's $2,000. Meaning if he got 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom, he'd be looking at close to $20,000 or so, or at least $20,000 surgery. Now aside from the veneers, he also got himself some grills, which can cost anywhere between a couple hundred to tens of thousands of dollars. And I'm sure Funny Mike's grills cost him close to $25,000, but I mean, at least he got a deal.
Check it out,
Hey,
man.
how much this going for?
24,000.
24,000?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, son.
Wait. Man, he giving me a deal, man. They usually go for like
Mike,
50K.
Alright, maybe he didn't end up buying those, that looked like more of a joke or comedic video, but as you can see in that video, Funny Mike does have some golden grills on his teeth, which most likely cost him anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000. He also got grills for the bad kids, and even if all 4 of them got a pair of grills for $2,000, that means Funny Mike dropped just under $10,000 on 4 pairs of grills that he's never going to wear. I gotta get in touch with this guy, he'd be a great friend to have.
Show me your mouth. Line up. Line.
I got boogers in my nose.
Hold
Y'all
up.
ready?
Show y'all teeth. Do like this. Y'all do like, you know, stretch your mouth. I'm saying. There you go.
Now before we wrap up, to answer that trivia question, before Funny Mike was Funny Mike, he partnered up with Wings, who's believed to be his half-brother, and they went by the name Mike and Wings. Or is it Wings and Mike? I don't really know. It's either way, his partner was Wings, in case you guys didn't know.
I love you, meaning Wings and Mike. Because, you know, they see us making videos, we always together, so they just started calling us either Mike and Wings and Mike.
And that does it for this one, guys. You guys, as always, gotta let us know in the comments down below who you guys would like to see next. Be sure to check out some of our other Rich Life videos on some YouTubers as well, such as David Dobrik and Catherine and Austin from the Ace family. If you guys haven't seen Mike's updated before their famous video on Funny Mike, check that out as well. It's one that you guys definitely do not not want to miss. We've been doing a lot of NFL players lately. We also do some rappers, YouTubers, whatever you guys want. You guys gotta let us know in the comments down below because we are for the people. You guys gotta make sure you are subscribed. Click that bell notification so you guys never miss a video. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein. Don't worry guys, Mike will be back before you know it, dominating all the videos on his channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.